haven't even checked my first camera yet, and I got a flock of turkeys and babies right in the woods there. Darn, can't see them. Right, here we are, August 13th. I'm going to check my trail cams. I've been wanting to for at least a week. They've been sitting for 2.5 to 3 weeks. So maybe I'll give you a food plot update as we go check them out. I got my SD cards, extra batteries, 3 extra cameras to set out, and my 44 Magnum, mainly in case I see a coyote or a nest eater. But I've got at least 20 cameras. It usually takes a good hour and a half just to do a round all the way around for all the cameras. So we got light rain, so it's perfect condition. So let's go check it out. This is a this is a brand new micro plot. It's only about 50 to 75 yards to the east of the home site. All of these are brand new because we just got the property and there was nothing on it, but not doing so well. I've been struggling mightily against the weather. We had one long drought for 5 weeks, and then otherwise it's been torrential rain. The worst timing so that the weeds could get in. But this is a little staging plot to catch the deer coming from the east, headed to the soybean field in the middle. This is kind of a bonus plot. It is just south of my pond. My pond bank is right there. So the house is going to be up there about 100 or so yards. Another staging plot protected in here as they move to the beans. This one again has been a struggle. A very mighty struggle. I've been overseeding, fertilizing, mowing, and this here is just pure weeds. The only place I'm actually getting some chicory, clover, and that is kind of up in this area. But these first two are the worst two. The other 3, I think, are much better. I was mistaken. I have 5 other food plots aside from those first 2 or 3. It's been a busy year. Okay, this is the very north tip of this, and the other 5 are beautiful. This is one of them. Right behind me there is a big cedar that's going to have a stand in it. So all this brown stuff is burned off that I'm going to plant the fall stuff. But here's the beautiful, one of the beautiful. This is the big triangle plot. It's 2 patches of soybeans. And where that stand is, I got it divided, and I got it cut off from that field also with Egyptian wheat, which is doing very well. So I'm going to hang 2 cameras right now on this plot. I don't have anything on it yet, and we'll see how it goes. Here's a better look at the big triangle plot, okay? There's the big cedar. There's the opening that I've created. I kind of blocked this finger off because they come from that way right into here. So my hope is they come right through that gap, right past that ladder stand. And this perimeter here, which is all browned out, I'm going to plant all in fall greens. And then the other the two pieces of this triangle are soybeans. So this gives you a little better idea. This is about close to an acre, maybe 2/3 of an acre. Bottom half of the big triangle, I could definitely see some browse going on here. These tops are all nipped off of these beans, so let's get a camera up here and see how it goes. There's the blind is back there in that row of Egyptian wheat. Look at the south end of the big triangle plot. We own this pocket of beans here. Basically the line is that big power tower there. So here you can see this. There's the the tower right there, but you could see how tall this Egyptian wheat has grown. I mean, I'm 6.5 feet and this stuff is way up there. So, and here's eyeball with me. So this should work quite well. This field is much more exposed and of course will be harvested. And these 2 triangle plots I'll have in there, plus the winter greens, ought to be dynamite. Here's another point, is there's my neighbor's deer tower, and he has soybeans just like me, but they cut all their stuff, and our line is right about at that big tower, so that is, I'm getting along with them great, which is awesome. However, this is why I'm letting that boundary line grow there. See, if that boundary line gets up to 7, 8, 10 feet of junk, it's just protecting the differences in philosophies, perhaps. I mean, he's trying to get on board to grow some big deer with me, but he's got family that maybe don't think the same way. Look at this road. When you talk about improvements to your property that are cheap, when we bought this, this was all covered over. Trees were growing it and everything, but it was obvious to me that it was an existing road years ago. All right, so to the left is all hardwoods, sanctuary, big ravine, and to the right is a soybean field. So this road basically parallels that soybean field for probably darn near 200 yards. Do you think this would have been important to keep clear? And there's no money really, but the previous owner, and he had a quote land manager, and they didn't even keep roads like this open. I mean, that's just asinine. So, I mean, just a little bit of clearing work, and look at this beautiful road. I'll take you for a ride down it. I'm gonna bet that the bucks cruise this with, you know, licking or scrapes up and down this road. This is also going to be a fantastic way of sneaking in and out if I want to hunt that bean field edge on my right anywhere down this road. That road I just came on, we were headed north. It comes out right up here, and you know, my road goes to the right there, but them deer, if they take this road, they're going to continue straight through here and cut this corner. And let me show you what they're going to pop out to.